Hello there and welcome back to the channel. I'm Carrie from Blue City Pickin' and Sellin', and I have a Goodwill and thrift store haul for you today. You may have seen some of it in some of my shorts that have been posted recently, but I wanted to go into a little bit more detail today. So first off, let's do the thrift store haul. First off, I got this really pretty tree skirt. It's got a quilted texture. It's very large, has lots of little toys and bears and all kinds of fun things on them. This was $4 at that local thrift store, and I'm hoping I can get about 25 or 30 from it. Next up from there was this, I believe, vintage Woolrich black watch tartan plaid shirt. I paid $3 for this. There is definitely some wear to it, but it is still in really great condition, so I'm hoping to get about 20 from that. Next, sorry, I'll have to reach across here, is this pair of Pendleton pants. They are 100% virgin wool. They're this really pretty light green color, size 14. And I paid $4 for those. No snags, tears, or stains. They really appear to be in really great condition. So hoping to get 25 or 30 out of those as well. Next up is this waffle knit baby blanket. It's a really pretty like light green minty color. Paid $2 for this. I could not find a tag on it. I will be doing a little bit more research before I list it, but if I can't find a tag, I'll probably just list it for, 15 to 20 and see if I can get that. I picked up this little wallet for one of my kiddos that she ultimately didn't want. So it's a really cool, like vintage leather quilted stitched wallet from probably the 80s from what I can tell. I paid $2 for it. Now I'm just trying to get my money back. So hopefully I can get 10 to 12 for that. Next up is a pair of Oboz hiking boots. These are women's. See the bottom there. They say they are dry and waterproof. I paid $8 for these and hoping to get 40. And then as I look through my bag, I see that I'm missing a couple things. I'm missing 2 belts that I picked up. I picked up one Brighton belt. It had a brass or gold tone clip and like a alligator snake skin, and I paid $2 for that, and I'm hoping to get 25-ish. And then I also picked up a Ralph Lauren navy blue, like thin, just kind of plain belt, but it did have like a Ralph Lauren plaque on the end that I paid $1 for, that I'm hoping to get about 14 out of. So that was it for my local thrift store. So it was a pretty quick, short trip there. And then next up, I have a Goodwill haul. The craziest thing that I was able to find at Goodwill was this. So this real life here, I just got interrupted. So I think I was about to start the Goodwill haul. The coolest thing I found at Goodwill was not one, but 2 pairs of Tony Llama boots. And let me just tell you, my Goodwill is notorious for marking up any type of cowboy boot to like $24.99. So I saw them. I couldn't tell what brand they were, but then I picked them up and they were Tony Llama. Now they're not like the super fancy Tony Llamas, but they should still sell for decent money. And they were only marked at $10.99. So I picked up both pairs. The first pair I picked up is an XT 5000 pair, and this one definitely has more wear on it, but I think it's still in decent shape with the leather. You can see the back there. It is the TLX. From what I can tell, it's more of like a rubber sole. It's got really pretty embroidery all around the front and the back. And it also says TLX up here. The insoles are still in, and best of all, the size is still inside. There's somewhere on the bottom, but I believe these are 10.5 Ds, and still have a lot of life left in them. So I'm hoping that for each pair I can get $40 to $50 and maybe quickly, so I can get these big things out of my inventory. So that was the first pair that I picked up. And then this next pair is a taller one. And I believe it said it is the XT3000, also in a 10.5 D. Tony Llama TLX. These are not quite as worn. You can see on the front here. Also very pretty embroidery around the stem of the boot. TLX here, TLX here. This one also looks pretty good on the bottom. There's a little bit of wear, a little bit of additional wear on the right boot, but I will disclose that in the listing. So once again, I'm hoping to get 40 to 50 for each of those. If I don't, not that big of a deal, but I figured I would try them out since I have never seen Tony Llama before at my Goodwill. Picked up a couple other things on this particular trip. The first one being this vintage fossil crossbody bag. It is black leather. It has its strap, and the strap is in pretty decent condition. It has these like tassel type pulls. This one is a little bit worn, but the inside is in pretty decent condition. There are some minor stains. You can also see the fossil tag there, but she was too cute to leave behind, and I think she was $7.99 maybe. And I have found more fossil purses at my Goodwill in the past 2 weeks than I have seen the entire time I've been like legitimately trying my hand at reselling since the beginning of 2024. So that was an exciting find. I think I paid $7.99 for that. And then the other purse that I picked up was this really pretty, I'm not sure the age of this one, but this is the sack. You can see the little plaque right there. Also, this very buttery soft pebbled leather. It has really pretty logo on the bottom. It is logoed inside. It is very, it is not the cleanest. Like, it has some marks inside. Like, you can see one kind of down there. But in general, she's in really good shape. And I think I paid $8.99 for her. All the zippers work. You even have the little sack logo on the zipper. Crossbody strap is in really good condition on this one as well. So I went ahead and picked that up. And I think for both of those, I'm hoping to get, you know, maybe 25, 30 for each one of them. And then I think the last thing I picked up at that Goodwill, and I apologize, I had already put some of this stuff up before I realized that I had not hauled it. So I had to go dig around and try to pull it back out. Was this JanSport, vintage JanSport backpack. This is the second one I've picked up in a couple weeks. Generally, my Goodwill also prices these up way too high, but this particular one was only $3. Has a really pretty like pink and brown plaid. The bottom has, you know, minimal wear. There's a little bit of staining on it just from use. The strap has the JanSport. There is a name inside written, but I will disclose that in the listing, and I'm hoping to get about 20 maybe for that. I know we're not in school season, but kids' backpacks break throughout the year, and sometimes they need a new one. So that's it for my thrift store haul over the past few days, 3 or 4 days, and let me know what your favorite find was that I snagged. These were both really quick thrifts, so I had to get in and out of the store pretty quickly. I generally like to take my time, but that's okay when you can't, because you can still find stuff when you set a timer for 15 minutes and head in and out. I appreciate you watching till the end, and if you like this kind of content, if you could leave the heart emoji down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.